Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Forma Eva Women's Boots available at RevZilla.com. So for you ladies out there that are looking for something that's going to give you CE level protection on the bike, but it's also going to have more of a lifestyle feel for you, this is definitely one to consider from Forma. This is going to be formal enough that you can wear it, to the office place in your motorcycle, or it's a perfect stylish boot that you can wear out at night, again, while still giving you protection on the bike. Forma is an Italian manufacturer and they have a wide-ranging variety of different boots out there. The Eva is going to come in around the $180 price point, and again, it's a little bit more of that lifestyle piece to this boot. But before we dive into the boot itself, we need to hit on sizing. Now, according to the size chart from Forma, their 39 is going to be a 7. We actually find that the 39 fits more like an 8. So for all of you out there, if you're using that Forma size chart, just make sure you're sizing down one size based on what Forma recommends for you. And also be aware that when you're getting the box in the mail, the numbers for the conversion on the box themselves are a little bit off. So just look for that European number. So if you're ordering a 39, just make sure it says 39 on the box, and you'll have no surprises there. The other thing you'll note with fitment is that it tends to fit a little bit loose from the ankle up into the calf area. And that's, again, that's kind of built in there for that, kind of more of a flared up style with this particular boot. And the only color that's available for the Eva is going to be an all black version. Now, if you're looking in Forma's lineup and you're thinking about taking a step up from this, you'd be taking a look at something like the Harmony. The Harmony boot rather is going to give you a full height boot, where this is going to be more of that mid-height style look. And again, the Eva is coming in around that $180 price point. So what you have as far as construction is concerned is a full oiled leather, and there's a very nice hand to the leather itself. The sole is going to be a glued sole. It does have mock stitching. It is not going to be a stitched sole. It's a glued sole. And the other thing to note is that it is going to be a mildly distressed sole. So if you get the boot in the mail, the sole has already been distressed. It's not that somebody else has worn it. This is how they come brand new. And then you have about an inch of rise in the heel. So if you're looking for a little bit of a vertical bump when you're on your bike, you're looking at about an inch rise with this particular boot. And from a comfort standpoint, it's about a 3 out of 10 on the rigidity scale. So it's definitely going to carry that CE rating to make sure that you're protected, but it's also going to be comfortable enough that you can wear this all day long and not feel like you're wearing a very aggressive motorcycle boot. Now, reinforcement is going to come by the way of the toe box, and you're also going to have a reinforced heel cockpit. And you'll notice that all the stitching throughout the boot on the leather is going to be done in a dual stitch, so you're going to have that extra layer of protection there, just making sure the boot's not going to come apart in the event of a crash. And you do have a pop of blacked out reflectivity along the back of the boot right above the heel cockpit, just that extra pop of reflectivity, but I like the fact that they blacked it out. Now, you will have a buckled snap at the very bottom of this, and then you do have a zip entry. Now the boot is going to be a fully lined waterproof boot, and the waterproof lining will go all the way to the top. So you'll notice that Drytex liner on the inside looks like it stops at the leather. It's actually the membrane that goes all the way up underneath the leather to the top of the boot, and this is going to make sure that as long as you're wearing waterproof pants that fit over the top, your feet will remain dry as well. Now, like I said, it's a CE rated boot, so you are going to have protection on the medial as well as the lateral side. There's going to be ankle cups on both sides to make sure that you are protected in the event of a crash. So if you're looking for a formal boot that's going to work for a variety of different functions, from the office place to going out at night while still maintaining functionality on your motorcycle, the Eva Women's Boot is definitely one to consider within Forma's lineup. Now, there's a lot of other riders out there already putting Forma boots through their paces, so if you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read other rider reviews from women that are already out there putting this particular boot through the ranks. Now, if you have more questions for one of our female gear geeks as to which set of boots is right for you and your style of riding, give them a shout, 877-792-9455, or simply shoot over an email to cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Forma Eva Women's Boots. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.